today's video I'm going to talk about my quinceañera that got postponed and then postponed again to an unknown date. So I'm going to be referring to it as it's currently canceled, but it is not. It's just postponed. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about quinceañeras when I appear Caucasian, my dad is German and my mom is Mexican, so I happen to be blessed with my father's paleness. So yeah, I'm just gonna start talking. My birthday is in March, so March of 2020. I was supposed to have my quinceañera, but the week before my quince was supposed to happen is when Rona canceled and shut down everything like the day before, that Friday before. So the whole thing got canceled, and I was told it was like postponed, canceled on my birthday, which wasn't the best way to celebrate my birthday because I don't want to say I didn't celebrate my birthday because I did, but it's like I didn't actually celebrate it because I was waiting for the weekend when I was gonna have this big party with all my friends and family to celebrate it. So that week was very hard. My family and friends kept trying to tell me like, oh, it'll be fine now, like everybody that couldn't come will be able to come and it's gonna be awesome. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess. But I was on my birthday and everybody was telling me like that morning like, oh, happy birthday, can't wait for this weekend. And then like later that night everyone's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry your party got canceled, but like it's gonna be better when it does happen. And I was just so upset and like mad at the fact that it got canceled. I just like didn't talk to anybody, and the people I did respond to I was probably very shitty to. So then that pretty much that whole week and weekend, because like school closed, like everything went shut down and you're quarantined, like could not leave your house. And that weekend I really did not want to talk to anybody about anything, especially not my party. So then that following weekend, my mom and dad were like, hopefully coronavirus gets like under control and like we can have your party later, like this year. So then my party got scheduled to the first weekend in August, and it was like the weekend before school started. So everything was set. We switched all of our like the date with our hall, the date with our DJ, the date with everybody, so everybody knew the new date. And we told all of our friends and family, and we're like, this is the new date, assuming everything goes fine and that coronavirus gets under control. So it rolls around to July. Me and my court start having, we had 2 dance practices in like the second and third week in July. We had 1 practice for the second and 1 practice the third week. And because my quince was I cannot think of words right now, the first weekend in August. So my main chambellan was my best friend, or my main chambellan is my best friend, and we've been friends since I was 5. And then my damas, I originally had 4, and then long story short, I ended up with 2. So it ended up being my sister and my best friend, and then my 2 chambellans were my 2 cousins. So pretty much everybody in my court was family, so there wasn't like any issues with somebody not liking somebody or just like it being awkward. Well, I don't know if it was awkward for no, it wasn't really awkward. It might have been awkward for like my best friend and one of my cousins. I don't know, but I don't think it was. They didn't act like it, but I'm rambling. I apologize. Long story short, we had the 2 dance practices. Everybody like remembered the dances. So we knew my surprise dance, we knew my waltz, everything was good. And then that like 4th week in July, the week before the quince, the cases where I live started going up. So again, that same week, in the 4th week in July, all my friends and family little by little started saying, oh, like, either like we don't feel safe like traveling, and I was like, that's totally fine, I totally understand. And then there were some that were like, yeah, just we don't feel safe traveling, or we don't feel comfortable being like around a bunch of people. And like we had everything for the day of, like tables and everything, like they were gonna be socially distanced, and there's gonna be hand sanitizer and mask, and everyone was gonna have to wear a mask the whole time except for like when they were eating, and you were gonna be sitting with the people you were quarantined with. So like we were gonna do everything as safe as like humanly possible during a pandemic. But we started with like 100 and like, I would say between 125 and like 145 people invited, and then that week before we ended up with like 45 people, and we're like, there's not even a point in having the party when it's not going to be A, what I want, and B, missing over half of all my friends and family. So we finally made the decision to just cancel it. Well, not cancel it, it's postponed, but we don't have a current new date. So it's canceled, but it's actually not. We don't know if it's gonna be this year, because my birthday's in March, and the weather where I live is always hit or miss that time of year anyway. So I think if it happens in 2021, it will probably be in the summer. But if it doesn't, it'll probably happen the summer of 2022, and that will be the year Gabby, my sister, turns 15. So it'll be her quinceañera, and then it'll just be my quinceañera, but I'll be 17. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. It's been a mess, the whole situation, and I just wish that everything would have been handled better, because then I probably could have had my party, but it's whatever. I wish that people would have made masks mandatory, and that it would have gone away, or at least declined significantly, so I could have had it. But it's whatever, and I'll have my party eventually, and hopefully the way I want it. So, and hopefully all my friends and family will be there. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and turn on our post notifications, and make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Bye guys! I also want to add that I am aware, and I know that I'm not the only girl having a quinceañera or sweet 16 that got messed up. I know that there are other people that either got their stuff postponed like I did, or canceled altogether. So I know that I'm not the only person that had to go through this, and yeah.